So I made this video before, but I'm going to make it again. Because the first one that I made, although it has 250,000 views, it's old. It's from 2009, and I had no idea it was going to be so popular. So I didn't take a lot of time into, making it better. So basically, I'm just going to redo it after I wet my whistle here. So, what happens when you join the Church of Satan is the original video. This one's going to be called What Happens When I Join the Church of Satan. So basically, this is what happened in 1994. So this is before the internet. This is before LeVay died in 1997. When I joined the Church of Satan, you have to be 18. I waited until I was 18. I mailed in a request. They sent back a questionnaire, pretty lengthy questionnaire. Had I don't know, maybe a couple dozen questions, maybe. Hard for me to remember how many, but some of the questions were like, some of them were obvious, like why they were asking it, like, what is Satan to you? Describe Satanism or something like that. Which are obvious why, because I want to try to weed out the nut jobs that think Satan is real, or Satan is about. That's the problem with making videos on my phone. Yes, give me some more, Daddy. No. But yeah, so some of the questions were more obscure, like you didn't know why they were asking. Like, if you had 3 wishes, what would they be? Or what's your favorite color? Now, what's your favorite color? Like, who cares, right? But actually, I kind of think I understand why they asked that question, just because it's a theory that you can gauge certain aspects of someone's personality based on their favorite colors, which is, I think, color psychology and color therapy by a guy named Byron or something like that. Anyway, it's a series of questions. Answer those, mail it back. I think they said, something like, you have a good grasp on the tenets of Satanism. If you want to be considered to be a public spokesperson in your area, please send us a VHS copy of yourself recording yourself talking and articulating the tenets of Satanism. Something to that effect. They're basically asking me to send in a copy of a video of myself talking about Satanism, so they could see how I could speak publicly or in front of a camera or whatever. Remember, again, this is before the internet, so there was no email, no YouTube. So basically, I was flattered, but at the same time, and I also sent in a bunch of pictures of myself. I think that I sent that in with the questions. I think that was part of on the questionnaire, to send pictures of yourself. Not positive, I think it was. I don't know which came first. But anyway, they asked for a bunch of pictures. I sent them a bunch of pictures. I didn't bother to follow through with the sending out a copy of a VHS cassette, camcorder, whatever, filming myself, just because I was 18 and I didn't have the self-esteem. I wasn't really, I was still learning. Well, I'm still learning, but I'm saying, I was a lot younger, and also I didn't have the money to invest in a camcorder, to record a VHS copy of myself. I'm sure if I was more resourceful, I could have looked into it and figured out a way to do it for cheaper. But, those are big bucks back in the, early 90s, 94. Those are fairly expensive still. And I was delivering pizzas when I was 18. So, that being said, that never happened. After that, that was basically it. I got my red card they sent me. It says, you're now a member of the Church of Satan, official member. Got like a little, pep, hooray, you're now part of the elite letter in the mail. That was about it. The little pamphlet, I think it was rainbow colored, like 5 different colors or something. That was it. I had a few correspondence with the Church of Satan through snail mail after that, but then LeVay died shortly afterwards, and kind of the Church of Satan kind of like collapsed for a little bit and then opened back up. Not necessarily collapsed, but it was just, I don't know, kind of quiet. Yeah, understandably why. And then Peter Gilmore became high priest, emerged as high priest, and that was it. Didn't really, just kind of, not that I lost interest, I just lost, well, I don't know, I guess I didn't lose interest, I didn't hear much from him, and I just kind of left it there, and that was basically it. I just didn't pursue anything, let's put it that way. So that's it. That's what happened in my experience. Now, it is my experience, and let's see, I know a few people that have joined the Church of Satan within the last few years. They said that the process is almost identical still. Now, the membership fee is no longer $100. The membership fee is now $250. When Peter Gilmore took over, or was elected high priest, or however that worked out, whatever you want to call it, he doubled it to $200, and they recently raised it to $250. So now the membership fee is $250. And I don't know if the process, I'm sure the process is a lot faster. This is snail mail. This is in 94. But yeah, that's basically it. I'm pretty sure it's about the same. But now you have a computer, so I don't know how that affects it. But that's it. Now, if you really want to learn about the Church of Satan or anything like that, like I did mention, I resigned in 2010. So I'm not a spokesperson for the Church of Satan. I do speak a lot, not a lot, but I do speak sometimes about them, which is one of the reasons why my original video has so many negative comments, which you can tell which ones are from regular people and which ones are actually from the members of the Church of Satan, which there's not a whole lot of members of the Church of Satan, but, not as much as they would like you to believe, or like people would like to think. But either way, I guess the Church of Satan, I've spoken out publicly, shared sentiments that a lot of people share. I just was vocal about it, and my voice carries further. That the Church of Satan is now a business, and that they're kind of defunct ever since LaVey died. Most of the talent, I'm going to say most, a lot of the talent left the Church of Satan, unfortunately, when LaVey died. So the Church of Satan is now kind of, in my opinion, a shell. I think that's what I said on the Thinking Atheist podcast in 2012 of what they were. Now, I'm not telling you not to join. If you want to learn anything about the Church of Satan, go to the website, churchofsatan.com. I think the website is vastly improved since I made fun of it on the Thinking Atheist and said that it looked like it was built in 98. A month later, they have a new website. Maybe somebody volunteered or an exchange or in lieu for a membership fee. Who knows? But go check their website out if you want to join. That's it. It's not quite as exciting as you might think, but whatever. You'll figure that out when you send in the $250. All right. Bye.